and welcome to week 3 of Project Amberlight, my little vlog about making a short film. What's good? What's good that happened this week? Well, we finally figured out dates that our cameraman can do. This is amazing. This was like, because he's been filming in France somewhere. I don't think he has signal, so it's been really hard to get hold of him. So I was starting to worry. Finally, nailed the dates. Only problem is now we've got to go back to the actors and make sure that they're okay with these slightly new dates. Please let the actors be available for these days. Also, another coup this week. A little bit of backstory on the actual film. When it starts, Charlie, who's a member of the band that Amber is obsessed with, he has just announced that he's leaving. So I had this idea. I contacted some actors and said, could you record a video of you just being upset that this guy is leaving the band? They sent in these videos of like, oh, I'm so upset that Charlie's leaving One Summer, which is, you know, my made-up band. And they are so good. Like, they're so convincing. So I'm so happy about these videos because it just brings the whole thing to life. A thought that occurred to me this week, though, was I was thinking one of the reasons that I got into filmmaking was so that I didn't have to ask permission. Do you know what I mean? To just get on with it. You can just get on with it. Because unlike with acting, you've got to ask permission because you've got to ask for the audition, you've got to do the audition, you've got to read the words that you're given. You can't just go, I don't think so. I've had some different ideas about what I'd like to say. With filmmaking, you don't. However, this whole week, all I've been doing is asking permission. Like in terms of like getting permission to use stuff. Like, with the whole magazine thing, I don't know if you remember I think it was week 1 or 2, I was talking about trying to get permission to use pages from magazines to use as the backdrop in Amber's bedroom. Because, you know, it's like with teenagers, you have posters and whatever everywhere. Anyways, so I hear back from someone finally, and they tell me that, look, we in principle could give you permission to use this stuff, but you would still have to get permission from the actual artists in the pictures. Say what? So, like, say you've got a picture of, I don't know, Lady Gaga or whatever, even if they let you use it, you've still got to ask Lady Gaga's management if you can use, and imagine how many pictures we're going to, anyways, so sacked that off, decided that's not going to work. What that means is we have to do a photo shoot with our fictitious band, create all those posters with all, you know, different looks, because they got to look like they came out of different magazines. So it's quite a big job. I mean, I kind of knew this anyways, but it's kind of made it more pressing that we do that, knowing that, you know, we can't just rip a few pages out of Popstar or 17 or whatever. And then lastly, the Indiegogo video. So finally, I reshot my piece to camera. I realised after the initial shoot that I did the other day, I just didn't set it up right. So when I was watching stuff back, I said, why doesn't it look right? Why is it all sort of orange and just... It was my fault. So I reshot. So if you're interested in getting a taster of what this film's going to be like, you can check out our Indiegogo vid. Alright? And if you're feeling particularly generous, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so that's all from me. Hopefully in the next week we'll finally nail down the dates. We'll get the Indiegogo video edited. My aim is to get it up for the 1st of March. I have no idea if we're going to make that, but touch wood we do. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, and there'll be another vlog up next week. Alright, see ya.